How's it going? I hope it's going well. I went outside today. I hazarded going outside to Burger King. Yes, and I was frightened, but I don't know. I like Burger King. It was worth the risk. Okay, so it seems like oh yeah, okay, I can hear myself. That's good. Okay, so, hi there, my name is Dave. Thank you so much for watching this video. God bless you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join me for a little ramble, a little talk, a little chat about Cetrion. Yes, goodness gracious Cetrion. Oh my Cetrion. Um, hmm. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. So let's start off with the abilities. The abilities that I find that work best with Miss Cetrion are these two. So I have here Geyser, as well as Earthquake. So Geyser is just like the combo one. If you amplify Geyser, um, you can go into like a combo. It'll pop up. Yes, thank you. I've been waiting for this. You are very good. Aw, thank you so much, OMG Gaming. I'm trying to make Cetrion perform as optimally as I can, but it takes a while just trying to go through the testing. So yeah, like I was testing her out with Shattering Boulder. I was also testing her out with Delay Boulder Bash. I feel like if the AI had more control, Delay Boulder Bash would be better. Definitely better, because if she can go into the geyser and then throw a Boulder Bash, it does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So here it's pretty simple. 30-30 combos and reversal. I tested out Cetrion with everything, though. I tested her with zoning. Zoning puts her using too much of those tendrils. Doesn't really do combos. When you do too much rush down, she has a lot of whiffed moves, and you might even notice that even with 30-30 reversal. But rushdown seems to be more beneficial for her in a sort of combo-oriented mode, because if you put it into grappling, she's just going to go for her weak uppercut and a whole bunch of throws. Sure, she'll get throw brutalities, if that's really what you want, but I would say either rushdown or reversal are your best options here for putting Cetrion into. She naturally has a lot of grappling built into her AI, so I find like you don't even need to put any into grappling. But the augments here. Boy. Cetrion isn't really blessed in terms of fancy buffs or things like that. So she does have like I used here Cliff of Defiance, and if you don't know where to get that, that's like the hidden chest that you use Kenshi's blindfold. You go into Shang Tsung's cache, his throne room, the upper level. There's a hidden chest there, and you can get Cliff of Defiance. And it's the best form tier of this augment. It gives an additional 4 frames to Natural Barrier, which allows her to follow up Natural Barrier with a combo, something like that. As well, you're getting the +3 global damage. Now, I would say that there's room for improvement with this build. Please, I would love suggestions. If you play around with her AI behavior and you think that there's something better, please let me know. But clearly I don't have the best augments here, and it was a bitch trying to grind this out. I just gave up. Because I wanted to grind Scorpion. But if you get 2 of these water cutters, expect her damage to be amplified, because here you're getting a 9% increase off of Geyser, which is fantastic. As well, you're getting the +9% global damage with 2 of these high tier augments. I went with Spiral Crag because I want her to use the Boulder Bash, so I'm hoping if it's equipped, she'll use it. Sometimes she doesn't, but the AI is just so finicky with this one, mainly because she has so many different things that she can amplify. She can amplify the Tendril Pull, she can amplify the Natural Barrier, she can amplify Hell's Wrath, she can amplify Geyser. There's just way too many things for her to amplify, and it's really hard to get her to perform consistently. But if you have two of the water cutters, you'll be seeing more damage. More damage. But if you don't have two of the water cutters, I would say do what I did. Always optimize for global damage. And that will ensure that you get the most out of the augment. Because I've tested it. If you go with like the lower mid tier, so let's say I went with Geyser deals an additional 6% damage, she would be doing overall less damage because she's missing that global damage buff. Now, this is the augment that does most of the work in the build. It's Lightning Strikes twice. Hi, Bobby. How's it going? Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, this is the augment that's the powerhouse here. Lightning Strikes twice. So the first 15 attacks of each new round inflict 9% additional damage. Now you're getting the most global damage here, and that's not to say that there's other augments. Like, there are tons of other augments that you could put into the Goddess Crown. Like, we will touch on that when we get to co-op. But, yeah, they're basically the only gear piece that allows for some sort of variability is her Goddess Crown. But this was the best damage output augment I could find for her, and I do use this augment on some of my other builds, like with Katana. I use this augment. It's good. It's a good augment. Is a good augment. The only trouble is that Cetrion's AI is just so wackadoodle. So I test her out on very hard. Very hard is where I test all of my builds. But she does better with reversal as opposed to grappling or rush down in very hard. I like red, so any red skin to me looks absolutely sick. Cetrion looks like a forest fire right now. Yeah, I do like the red Cetrion. She looks so fearful, so menacing. I love it. So as you can see, she went into a forward string, Tendril Pull, and a Geyser, and we're getting 315. So this is a typical number you'll see with her, somewhere around 300. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with a 300 combo, because it's basically like a fatal blow. But the one trouble with this augment is that after 15 hits, she loses that plus 9% increase to damage. However, the point is by the time that she's gotten off those 15 hits, the opponent is at such low health that the lack of buff doesn't really matter. So as you see, she killed Sub-Zero in very hard. Yay. She killed Noob on very hard. So, like, that was a surprise to me. So, like, it's not like Cetrion can't perform, but she's not getting the high damage numbers. And quite often, she's going to go for some sort of punish? Some sort of whiff punish, or a little forward string with a quick jab. That seems to be the only way that she can really perform. And because of that, it kind of limits her combo potential. Cetrion is not a combo. She is not a combo person. She is very much like Jade. She is not meant to do combos. So, but you know what? For AI purposes, I like them to do as much damage in the AI, because, you know, AI set it and forget it, don't even look, or use a consumable. That's what I like with my AI builds. I don't want to have to look at them. Just let them play without me. So Cetrion, I am very much pleased with her ability to handle very hard with these augments. these augments as well as, you know, these abilities. And as you see there, she's using both Geyser, both Earthquake. So she's using her abilities in the way that she's supposed to be doing it. The most ideal way is if she amplifies Geyser and then throws a Boulder Bash. Like the straight boulder through the air. And that's the most damage, but to get that happening is very hard. And it's very hard trying to do that too in practice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think we're seeing a poor matchup for Cetrion here. Cetrion's getting a poor matchup against Scarlet. And you know what? That doesn't surprise me. As a Jade, I struggle against Scarlet sometimes. Ooh, poor Cetrion. If she can land her Fatal Blow, that would be amazing. No. No, no, no. Okay, so as you can see, Cetrion isn't as amazing as Cassie. She's not getting physical damage resistance like Jackie. She doesn't have a crazy Fatal Blow like Devora. But she's able to do some things. But she falls victim to matchup. Definitely that was a victim of matchup. She cannot handle Scarlet. Jade can't handle Scarlet either, because her neutral attacks have so much range. Ugh. Okay, anyways. So, I wanted to also show off, Cetrion in co-op. Okay, so let's see what we're saying. Body, are you serious? Sorry, I have a friend named Body, so it was a reflex. Oh, Bobby, chill out. Cetrion's AI can either be really good or really bad. Yes, this is what I'm noticing, Mr. OMG Gamer. This is what I'm noticing. But from what I notice, like, she is way more consistent if you put the investment in reversal. If you put it in the rushdown, which is also successful, she will not have as much survivability, and she will make more mistakes. But I feel like if you want the best combo potential with her, it's either through rushdown or reversal. And trying to put it into anything else is just kind of making her more finicky. So let's just say I put like 1 or 2 into rushdown. It's too much. It's just too much. Put a little bit into grappling. It's too much. She's just grappling too much. If I could ideally make this, I feel like she would be like 45 combos, 30 reversal, and then maybe perhaps 5 grappling. If you could just put like more and more stuff in there, but damn. So let's just let's get into the co-op build. So this is what I notice is good for co-op. This is just a straight 9% damage. Okay, let's just also say that it's the same augments as before, as well as the same abilities. However, for co-op, feel free to use whatever abilities suit you best. As well, if you do choose to change your abilities around, you do have options with the living tendril. So if you take a look here, this is the best tier of this augment. It's Nature's God Command. If you equip 2 of these, it increases your ring of vapor or fire or whatever have you, that elemental field. And in fact, I feel like if you are a skilled Cetrion, you would want to use this augment as well as this ability, because this is the only way to really trigger her throw crushing blow. She needs to be inside of like her vapor something. But I ain't good at that. No, I ain't good at that. I can't defend a position as Cetrion, so I'll choose Natural Barrier. So it's the same global damage increase, however, you know, it just suits my playstyle a little better, but there are options, just letting you know. Not really options for Eternal Corona. No, not really options there. For the Goddess Crown, I would say that this is the best option for co-op, is a straight, well, here you're getting it, a 12% global damage buff from one augment. So both augments, it's 24. Ridiculous. So you are dealing increased damage just throughout the whole match. Whereas this Cetrion, right, it's only for the first 15 attacks. Now, you might be asking, like, what's the difference between these two augments? And the difference is in how the buff is applied. So global damage is applied after every other buff, whereas lightning strikes twice has a buff that's applied before the global damage. So this actually does more damage than the tornado sigil. So, like, let's say you do a throw in this build. Well, your throw is going to do more damage in this build within the first 15 hits than this build. But the idea with this build is that you're going to have consistency throughout, like, a lengthy co-op battle. So let's get into co-op. Let's go do this. I am not a Cetrion main. Please don't expect me to be, like, super amazing with her. I barely remember her attacks. Yes. So hopefully this won't go too poorly. Okay, so we'll take Cetrion, and we will take Terminator. Because he is the best. Out of all of my augmented builds, I love him the most. I'm not gonna lie. Am partial for Terminator. Alright, so, I don't remember any of her attacks, and I was practicing too. I'll just poke him forever. Oh no! Okay. Oh, yoinks. Yoinks. See, this is so hard, eh? The idea is that you're supposed to be zoning with Cetrion, but, no. No, this is not happening for me. Maybe we can land the fatal blow, though. He didn't even care. The Jax AI just said, like, I don't care. Cetrion's doing bullshit to me. Why are you so mean, Jax? Bitch! Ah. Well, see, this is why I have Terminator. Nice. He's just wrecking me. Wow, Jax is so mean today. Definitely didn't see all of that. The armor, when he has the armor, it's the worst. Whoa. And we're done. See, this is why I like Terminator. It's never hard with Terminator. But Cetrion, you definitely need some sort of skill, I feel, in order to be successful with her. So, I'm not gonna say that that co-op variation is fun, or gets you easy wins. No, that would be a lie. That would be a lie. You definitely need some sort of skill in order to be successful with Cetrion. As you can see with Terminator, I don't even know how to play the dude and I win. Yay! That's when I love augments. When the augments can carry me. But the augments of Cetrion, unfortunately, they cannot carry you in co-op. However, they do make her perform much better in AI. But if you are a Cetrion main, you should definitely be augmented. Any character going into co-op should definitely be augmented. If you struggle in co-op, it's because you're not augmenting properly. Yeah. Okay, so you know what? That was pretty much it. Let's get just back to this. COVID X1X is probably the best build I've ever seen. Also, I used to put it into zoning with the tournament variation, but all she would do is run away, and the entire time it would be very slow. Yes, this is very true. That is a very true thing with Cetrion. Only time zoning works to your benefit is in AI battle, where you can fast forward through the match. Yes. And that's the only time zoning really works in single player. I mean, unless your name's like Sonia or Kodal, you have some crushing blows attached to your projectiles, which are very easy to get. Okay, so yeah, I feel like the star here is definitely lightning strikes twice. This is the best augment that I could find of this kind of buff for Cetrion. Definitely think that this is the most important one. If you don't have, you know, the top tier version of it, the mid tier version of it will also suffice. But for these other augments, you're going to want to go for maximum global damage. So things with plus 4.5 and things with plus 1.5. Now, the two abilities that I have equipped, Geyser, Earthquake, she uses both of them in battle, but as you see, she is victim to matchup. So like Scarlet, bad matchup for Cetrion. Bad. But yeah, these are the AI attribute points, and please don't think that I just went immediately into 30-30 combos and reversal with this. I was testing so many things, but I do believe the most optimal way of running Cetrion is this way. But I'm always open to suggestions. If you have any ideas, any improvements, if you find any augments that I did not discuss, let me know. Maybe I overlooked something, because, I don't know, with Cetrion, I was struggling, really struggling to make this girl perform. But I think I made her work to the best of her abilities here. Hey Tam, how's it going? How is it going? Unfortunately, you just joined as I'm done. Ah, so sorry. So yeah, you just watch this thing when it goes back up on YouTube. You can see how to make Cetrion do some fancy combos. Fancy combos in AI. Co-op though, don't expect to carry her with her augments. She does require skill. Does require skill in co-op. But thank you so much, Bobby, OMG Gaming. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you guys. Thank you really for taking time out of your day to join me in your quarantine or self-isolation, you know. Thank you so much. Really, thank you. For all of those on YouTube watching later, a like, a comment, a subscribe would be greatly appreciated. I take suggestions. The next one that I have coming up is Scorpion. So I am right now in the process of grinding him and testing him out, and I think he will be more successful than Cetrion. Cetrion is limited because she's really meant to be a zoner, meant for Combat League. So yes, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Really, thank you guys so much, and until next time, bye, peace. Take care.